In the forgotten realm of Andoria, where the sun kissed the peaks of mountains veiled in clouds and the whispers of ancient winds carried stories long lost to time, there was a village named Eldoria. It was a place where life was simple, predictable, and bound by tradition. Yet even amidst the peaceful rhythm of daily life, legends spoke of the Temple of the Golden Scroll, hidden high in the jagged spires of Mount Aranor, the highest and most treacherous mountain in all the land. This temple, they said, held the secret to untold wealth and the power to shape destiny itself. Among the villagers was Elara, a young woman with eyes like the night sky, filled with dreams too vast for the humble life she knew. While others found solace in the fields and laughter around the hearth, Elara's heart ached for something greater. It wasn't just riches she longed for, but the freedom and power to lift her people from their quiet obscurity. She would sit by the edge of the village at twilight, listening to the winds as if waiting for them to share their secrets. One evening, as the moon hung low and full, casting its silvery glow across the land, a whisper broke through the rustle of leaves. It wasn't the gentle murmur of the night breeze, but something deeper, ancient, and alive.
Seek the temple where the past and future meet, and there you shall find the power that shapes worlds.
The voice coiled around her like smoke, leaving a shiver down her spine. Determined, Elara set out before dawn, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. The villagers watched as she packed provisions, their eyes wide with curiosity and worry. "Where are you going?" they called. But Elara only smiled, knowing that the journey she was about to embark on was one they wouldn't understand. The path ahead was steep, fraught with peril, and no one who had ever sought the temple had returned. For days, Elara pressed on through forests whose trees whispered in tongues older than the mountains themselves, over rivers that roared like wild beasts, and up cliffs where even the eagles dared not fly. Each night, under the canopy of stars, she would repeat the words that had led her here, feeling them sink deeper into her heart.
"The power that shapes worlds,"
she whispered, fingers tracing patterns in the starlit sky. It was on the 5th day, as dawn bled through the sky in hues of fire and rose, that Elara saw it, a glimmer at the peak of Mount Aranor, as if the mountain itself held a heart of molten gold. With renewed determination, she climbed higher, every muscle screaming in protest, hands scraped and raw. But she pushed on, driven by the voice that now throbbed within her, promising that the reward was close. Finally, as the sun reached its zenith, she pulled herself over the last jagged edge and stood before a sight that made her breath catch. The temple was magnificent, carved from black stone and etched with veins of shimmering gold that pulsed like a heartbeat. Inscribed on its towering doors were symbols that seemed to shift and glow as if alive, their meaning just beyond comprehension. With trembling hands, Elara pushed open the doors, and a sudden warmth enveloped her, filling the air with an electric hum. The room was circular, and in its center stood a pedestal bathed in a shaft of golden light. Atop it lay the scroll, bound in threads of silver and gold. As she approached, an otherworldly voice resonated through the chamber, vibrating deep in her bones.
"This is the scroll of kings and sages, the words that forged empires and bent reality to their will. But power is not freely given, it must be claimed and lived."
Elara's pulse quickened. With each step, the hum grew louder, thrumming through her like a drumbeat. She reached out and, with reverence, unrolled the scroll. The words shimmered as if written in liquid fire. "I am the embodiment of infinite wealth. By my word, I shape my world. I accept prosperity without question or limit." The moment she spoke the words aloud, a surge of energy unlike anything she had ever known coursed through her veins, filling her with light so powerful it seemed to burst from her skin. Visions danced before her eyes, fields of gold, rivers of silver, and a village transformed, no longer bound by simplicity but thriving in boundless abundance. But the vision was not just of riches. It was of a people who believed, who accepted their worth and lived it every day. As the last echoes of her declaration faded, the voice spoke once more, now softer, almost kind. "Remember, Elara, it is not the scroll that holds the power, but the one who speaks its truth. To truly wield this gift, You must live as if it is already yours. Believe it, breathe it, and your world will bend to your will. Elara descended the mountain with a heart alight with the glow of certainty. She no longer carried just words, but the embodiment of those words within her. When she returned to the village, the change was palpable. People gathered, eyes wide, drawn not just to the story of her journey, but to the energy that radiated from her. She spoke not of the temple or the scroll, but of the truth she had learned, that their words, their beliefs, held the power to transform their lives. And so Eldoria prospered not just in material wealth, but in the understanding that they were more than they had ever believed. They were creators, born with the power to shape their reality. The moral of the story is, the power to manifest is not in seeking or wishing, it lies in accepting and living as though you are already what you seek. Your words and beliefs are the scrolls that write your destiny. Speak with conviction, act with intent, and know that you hold the power to shape your world. If this tale inspired you and reminded you of the incredible power within your own words and beliefs, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories of wisdom, manifestation, and transformation. Join our community and continue exploring the boundless potential within you. Your next adventure awaits.